Thomas Manning III. What can you liken to if you're not liking anything else? This is important. I, on February 18th of 2016, have been struck again with a veritable concept of it's been proven to me. I have seen the light. It's been proven to me. But we are all the same. Not just you and me. But let's say I was to land here from another spaceship. Like if our worlds collided. Mine and yours. What would it feel like to land and realize they were the same race as yourself? My God. They spoke a funny fucking language. And they're sure they were a little different, you know. We stopped in one motherfucking place, to tell you the truth. And would you believe it? They were, you know, they smelled like fish. And their eyes were slanted. So pretty. Oh. They really were. And the darkest black hair. And my God, with the palest skin. And then some of them made their faces white, really. And walked funny. With big pins in their hairs. But drunk as fuck, the guys. Jesus, they have some whiskeys over there in a place called Earth. Good shit. Then we lifted off again and landed in a place called Africa. Jesus Christ, man. There's some shit going on there, man. Oh, man. You can pop up and pop down next door without really leaving what would be a state in the United States. Oh, different tribe, man. I mean, the cannibals are on one side, and the vegetarians are living next door. It's a real calamity for the ants in between, I can tell you. Where do you go? But then we stopped in this place called the fucking Ukraine, Mark. Oh my God, right? They're actually the same as the people they're fighting. Really funny. We were listening to the language for a few minutes, and you know how I'm a good language person. Well, I thought I was learning Ukrainian, you know, because I spent an hour on it. So I was only up to about a vocabulary of 150,000. And there, the Russians were right there. And I overheard them, and I already knew the language. It's the exact same language. My God, they're fighting each other in a war on a border that isn't a border between them because they're really the same culture. I mean, and если я объясните, о котором я обдумываю, они будут думать, что это очень смешно, как они могут. В мире я слышу, что они хотят сказать, но, собственно говоря, иногда же такие же люди глупее. Ну, как будет разница, если разница не подходит? So, anyways, Mark, these people, they speak the same fucking language. And then there's this really delightful group. I think it's a Boy Scouts of sorts in called ISIS. It's over in the Middle East. It's really quite an interesting group, I hear. They were I guess it's some kind of a book for libraries. Books for libraries thing. No, they were doing something with books, you know, and they're making people repeat them, I guess. You know, like, I'm going to kill Americans, I'm going to kill Americans, I'm going to kill Americans, I'm going to kill Americans. Something like that. It's the same stuff that we were listening to over in Japan about the Namyo Rengekyo, Namyo Rengekyo, Namyo Rengekyo. That was a fun little jingle they had over there. And then the whole fun stuff. They really do their chanting good. But then I was thinking, kill the Americans, kill the Americans, kill the Americans, kill the Americans, kill the Americans. Boom. Is the Muslim religion really the same as Buddhist? Where they just chant out repeatedly in their human consciousness, really. Something that they're programming into their heads. Well, the human brain is a computer that can be programmed. So could you imagine if they realized that the human brain is not a computer and that it is definitely programmable because of the influences that you see that marketing has on the society? But then, what is that group that isn't affected by anything? The Jews. Everyone loves them, yeah. My God. Now, my sister's a Jew, She converted from the Catholic one, which is sort of like Protestant, but I guess the Protestants don't give their children aspirin and let them die horrible deaths. But then there's something about the Methodists that were fighting the Unitarians about some unification church that was close to Kingdom Hall, but they couldn't really zone it properly with all of the non-profits because there was something going on about how can universities and churches be non-profits? They're teaching different things, and they're not part of the government. Oh, that's right, they're non-profit. Yet they wield such power over policy. How can you wield power over policy if you're tax exempt? Seems funny to me. There's something wrong with that economic structure. But then I heard something about national dreaded debt something. Market was something like $17 trillion. And so then I thought to myself, having learned human history in an hour, that there was a place called the United States that is the country that has the 17 trillion, let's say, in change, in debt. And they think that 17 trillion is an astronomical number. It's not even a hysterical number, as we know, because the fact is when money becomes irrelevant to their society, which will by 2050, it won't matter what the debt